Yeah. So hello everyone. Good morning and good evening. So let's start the session. Okay. So last class we were discussing about this application. So backend was finished and we made a few pages like on static now. We made a home page last class and we have done with the registration page. Sorry, we are done with registration page and we also have done with login page. And the developers I think is not done. Okay, fine. Okay, so let me what we do, let me log in or developers. Okay, let me try to log in our registration. So this thing we'll see first. So login and registration logic, and we have to apply full of form validations and all. Okay, so first let me see the code. For this one, there's a client, right? Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Okay, so where is registration page? SRC app, users, components, registration or HTML and TS file. Okay, so we have just taken only this form, is it? No binding, nothing. Okay, let's make a binding first. Okay, before I bind it, we need to have one module, that is forms module. So let me go to the app module. I think forms module is nowhere is there. Yeah, let's import forms module and let me add the imports array forms module and let me add forms module for our users module also because that belongs to users. So let's add over here as well. Yeah, it's already there. Users is having forms module. Okay, then fine. Yeah, in users, I need to take something. You need to take an object of user. So I think we have not taken a model, right? Model belongs to users is not there. Okay. So we need to represent a user with email, password, and avatar also required. Okay, let's make. Let me create a model. So new, uh, sorry, new TypeScript. Let's say I user. Here export interface I user. Okay, here I'll take um, underscore ID of type string. This is optional because this will come with the server side underscore ID. And actually, what is that database model for users table? Um, Go to database models. User. We have a name, email, password, avatar, admin. Okay, fine. So name is required. Email, email, password, email, password, and avatar is admin. Avatar is admin of type string. Admin is boolean. Sorry, it's a boolean. Okay, and these things not required actually. Yeah, is admin. I'll just take question mark because this will come optional from database. Okay, so these things and also avatar you can take optional because while filling the form data we didn't provide any avatar. Only from getting server we get that. So let's keep it optional. Fine. So these things is for user. Let me go to registration. So here I say public user of type I user is equal to I user is equal to an object. Let me import this. Okay, here we need name is empty and email is just empty and password is also empty. Okay, let me bind this to the HTML. Go HTML and let me bind it here. So let's say name is equal to, I guess, name only, and ng model, just say user dot name, and the same way let's add for email. So this is email, this is also email, and this is for password. This is password, and this is also password. Okay, fine. And let me submit the form. Form, I say submit. For submit, I'll say submit register. Submit register. One function. Let's one method. Let me go here. I just create that. So public submit register. So here you have to dispatch an action to submit the data to server. Okay. Okay, fine. That will do in a minute. But meanwhile, let's perform a form validation here. So how to perform form validation? We need to have ng model to add and is invalid and all this. So let's add those things. So for form, first of all, hash uh, registration form is equal to ng form. Okay, and for each input, hash username is equal to ng model. So with that, we can fetch the logics. So let me write it on my classes. So this will be the class dot is invalid. So I want to add an invalid class name when the username dot touched and username dot invalid. Okay, and the same way I want to add is valid class name touched and it is valid. Okay, so that's fine. And let me add some what? Let me add some pattern. So first required key and the pattern goes to be it's a long story. I guess I have pattern in with me. Yeah, this morning itself I've done with the form validation class for morning angle batch. The same pattern I use here. Okay, so let me check that out. So it expects lowercase, uppercase, numbers, and underscore, except that no special characters. Minimum 4 characters, maximum 16 characters. Okay, let's try. If I enter one character, yeah, okay, fine. So okay, now it's fine. That's okay. And let me display the message as well. Below this, one small tag. Let's say star ng if username dot invalid. If username is invalid, just say enter a proper name. Okay. And if everything success, if username dot valid, you can just say something called looks good. Okay. So let me try that now. Enter a proper name. Display as it is. Okay, let me write if it is touched and invalid. Okay, that way. Okay, if I enter one character, what man? It's supposed to say something, na? It is condition here as well. And the color I'll give class name, text danger, and this will be class name text success. Fine. The same way, let's add for email as well. So let's add it for email. I guess yeah, in the starting. So email and the dynamic classes, copy, paste the dynamic classes here. This is email dot in touched and invalid, and the same small tags. Keep it here. This will be email again, and also the pattern. So email pattern little different. So let's grab the email pattern. This is the long email pattern. So let's make the email pattern, and the same way let's make it for the password as well. So hash z model and two class names. Okay, and the small tags, copy. This is password. Okay, and lastly the pattern. Let's add required pattern will be this one. Okay, fine. So I think that's fine. Check it out. Okay, enter password, email. Okay, okay. So validation is done. Okay, so let me evaluate one more thing. What is that is if you don't enter any field, for example, if I don't enter anything, just click on registration, it will work actually. So let me, if all the fields are empty, they have to do something. Let me display some alert message. So what we do is, mm, okay, go here. So before submit, I'll just check. Let's something is equal to this dot user. What are those something is? Let me get the name, email, and the password. Okay, so if name is not is equal to empty and email is not is equal to empty and password is also not is equal to empty, then you can submit the form data, dispatch an action. Else you can make empty fields true, something like okay, let's make a public is empty of type boolean is equal to just define, it will become false by default. Yeah, so if it is not empty, so this dot is empty is equal to false. Okay, and here I'll take this dot is empty is equal to true. You can do like this, and moreover, for empty I can display some alert. I want to display an alert, but to display an alert, you can write an alert here, but I want to write some a proper alert system in the whole application, because whenever I do some changes, every time writing alerts tag is not looks good. We can create a component and we can display that component over there actually. um, can I do one thing? Yeah, so I create something separate setup for alert system. What I do is, in the src app, we have all this, right? Root. Yeah, in the root I create another folder called something util, another directory called util. Yeah, in this util I'll take one component. So how to create a component? Open terminal. Let's create a component nggc, some utility component. Let's say the alert. Let's say alert, for alert one component. Okay, so alert component is created. So if I add the alert component in app component.html, what happens? So somewhere above the navbar, if I add app alert, if I add it, what happens? It will display the alerts on top of navbar. Hmm. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So let me design this first. Alert component HTML. So how I do is let me write some division with the class call alert, alert, alert danger, alert dismissible. In that I'll just take some content. Let me write a button as well with the class close and data hyphen dismiss is equal to alert. In that I just take an icon with the class fe hyphen times circle. Okay, and one small tag. Let's say some message. Okay, something went wrong or something. Just for testing purpose. Okay, we'll add later. Something went wrong. So how we display? It is like this. Okay, let's make little bold text. Class font weight bold. Okay, fine. I want to display that from the top. You may write uh, fixed fixed top animated sliding down. So okay, it come from there. Okay, if I click on this, is not closing. Data dismiss spelling wrong. Yeah, check now once. Yes, nice. If I click on refresh, okay, let me give some space around. Let's give some margin M2, all the sides. Okay, that's fine. So you get that from top. Okay, that's fine. But when to display, what to display, and not always danger because sometimes a reddish color, if everything successful, sometimes it will be successful. So two things. If you write success hard code, you get successful like this. So two things will be there. So we have to make the class name dynamic and this to be dynamic. Okay, so that will do dynamically, and this message also we need to add. So can we uh, actually we can display some condition also. For example, here let me add something. Let's say public error message of type string, or you can do like this. Oh yeah, error message of type string is equal to something. Let's take a string. Uh, Login failure. Okay, so this message I will display over there. Here. Okay, let's make here error message. So error message gonna display over there. Okay, color and all will manage. But the thing is, I want to call this guy. I want to call this with my component. So everyone should access this guy. So everyone should access means everyone should able to call that action. Okay. So call action means you have to make the what? You have to create actions and reduces for that. Okay, let's focus on the alert system also. So go to where is our curtain? Users is there. User actions, not user actions. It belongs to um, any root level actions. This is app, right? In the app, fx is there, reducers is there, actions is not there. Oh, but here we have a root. Components is there, home is there, util is there, everything is there. Okay, so let's make something here. The root level I need to create the actions because I want to make that one. Okay, root action, root reducer like that. But if I say root reducer, some problem will come here. He already root reducer, root effects is there. Hmm. Okay, in the root, I create some actions. Yeah, how to create actions? I think we have a notes. 1 minute. SRC and server we have notes. Okay, so we have to create two things: a reducer and action. Okay, these things copy. Mm, this copy, keep it here. Generate reducer. What reducer? Just say util reducer, util action, some utility action. Okay, so this one and this one. Okay, let's create this guy. Copy that where I create. Go to the app, go to root folder. So in this, right click, open terminal. Yeah, here I'm gonna enter this, copy, paste it, enter. So it's create the reducer. Okay, and let's make action. Okay, so reducer action ready. Let's check now. In the root folder, we have actions and reducers. Let's go to actions. Yeah, we have multiple actions. Huh? Let's make two actions actually. One is to set alert, one is to remove alert. Okay, let's say, let's say you want npm toaster. You can use that. I say set alert util. This is set alert. Okay, one more, remove alert. Remove alert util and remove alert util. Okay, set alert, remove alert. So set alert, I have to dispatch. So here I have to take something. So when you are setting an alert, um, I'll take comma some props. Okay, I need a few things. One is the message. So what is the message you're gonna pass? Message will be string, and the color. What is the color you wanna pass? The color also string. So what message in what color? Sometimes green color message, red color message, like that. Okay, fine. And so this action, for this action, what you do? You add this object into there. Okay, can I do one thing and to have an ID as well? Let me get some ID as well. How can I get the ID then? Okay, the create action, can I write? Let's, no, you can't. This is the name of it. First to type. Problem is, okay, fine. So at least message and color. This I have to add to the local array. Let's go to the reducer, alert reducer. Yeah, this util reducer. So go inside the reducer. So here I'll take something like state. What is the state I'll take? State is messages is be an array. Okay, let's take what string array. Messages string array. So here also messages some empty array. Okay, so now let me import star as util actions from dot slash util no dot slash action slash util actions. Okay, so let's make on. So util actions dot set alert utils. For this, let's make here you get the state and also the props. What is the props is you get the message and also the color. Okay, so you return dot state along with dot state. This is the whole state now. In the state, messages will be so state. I'll do like this dot state dot messages comma an object where message and color. Okay, so existing array. I'm keeping my content also in the place of array, existing array and my content. So like array will be filled. Okay, so reducer ready, action ready. Let me configure reducer with the root level state. So go to root level state. Root level state is reduces index.ts. Yeah, here. So let's import something now. Um, yeah, let's import star as util reducer from dot slash uh, dot slash reducer dot slash apps slash root slash reducer slash it reducer. Okay, so state will be um, I guess it will be util reducer dot util feature key value is util reducer dot reducer. No, sorry, it's a state. Okay, and same way here util reducer dot util feature key value is util reducer dot reducer. Okay, that's a problem. Not assignable type action reducer of state message to the state. How come? I think it's correct only. How we used to configure? Once again, I forgot the syntax actually. Go to which batch? Yeah, this batch only. Prince cut angular client in that src. No, client src only. Something is there. Yeah, reduces index dot reducer. Okay, if I can see that. Okay, feature key and reducer. It's correct only now. Reducer, feature key, reducer. I guess that's fine. Hmm, maybe in this reducer, create reducer is there. Oh, sorry. Maybe it is string array, but I'm providing an object of string and string. That's the problem, I guess. It is take an object of string and also string. Can we do that? No. Um, you can take some static export interface alert. Let's say alert message Yeah, I say here string, sorry, let's take message of type string and also color of type string. Okay, you can just take alert message array. So now I guess it's happy. What about here? This also gone. Okay, nice. The problem was I just taken my earlier string array. So I'm assigning what object in the array. So that's what not matching. So I have made my own state. So that was matching. Okay, so message and color objects. Okay, that's matching. Okay, fine. So once you have configured, you can check this in the Redux as well. Let's open Redux. Not there. So right click inspect. Yeah, I have opened in a separate window because I don't want to disturb this application. So I open a fresh window. Simple, you can just go to settings and select this dock side, this window. You can make side, left side, bottom, right side, or separate window. Just click on this, that will go to separate window. Yeah, here in Redux, yeah, everything is initialized and state is having some raw data util messages array. Yes, it is proper now. Okay, so this is having some data. Now what is the plan is you have to read this state in the alert. If that is there, then you display, otherwise don't display. Okay, util messages. Let me read this content in the alert. Where is my alert? Alert component dot ts file. Yeah. So here let me read the content from the store. How to read the content from the store? Let me inject the store first. So private store of type capital store, and here you have to mention the state, global state, more dots, three bull dots. Okay, you can check that now. How fine. So state, and once you have a state, you get the data. How you get data? I think ng on in it. Uh, so this dot store dot pipe in that select you have to provide something. What is that something is util reducer. So import star as util reducer from dot slash I think no util folder slash no dot slash uh, root folder, huh? Yeah, root folder slash reducer slash util reducer. Okay, so now here alert util reducer dot util feature key dot subscribe. You will receive the state. I'm just reading the store data. Okay, you receive the state, and that in that state we can find the messages. Yeah, let's say here public messages of type alert message array is equal to an empty array as alert message array, like this. And here I say this dot messages is equal to state dot messages. Okay, done. So I got the messages, and these messages loop through and display. Okay, and how I do is, let me, this is not required now. These messages loop through and display. So let me go here in the place of the whole alert. Let me write some ng star ng for let's message of messages display the message in the place of it. Okay, fine. So alert component is ready. So now this is able to get the data from the store, and based on that it will display the alert. So by default no alert will come. So when a page loads, no alert will come. Why no alert is coming is because there is nothing in the messages. Okay, so if you add something it will come. So how to add? You have to dispatch an action to set an alert with some data. So alert system ready. Let me dispatch an action. So go here. For example, if you submit successfully, I want dispatch an alert. How you dispatch? So private store of type store. This is of type state state. Okay, fine. Now we have dispatch. Dispatch means that action required. So import star as util actions from dot slash root slash action slash util actions. So now you dispatch an action when it is successful. So dispatch, how we get dispatch? No, I think somehow dispatch will come, na? Oh, sorry. This dot store dot dispatch and React just directly dispatch. Here store dot dispatch. So dispatch what? Dispatch util actions dot set alert util. Okay, provide with something. What is that? It looks for a message. So message will be message will be registration is success and comma color will be success. Okay, but how I get the color then? Here in the alert I need to add this success color as the message. I think it message dot message. Okay, so color I want. How can I add the dynamic class name then? Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll just cut this off. Okay, let me add dynamic class here. How to add? Just now we added na class dot alert success alert success if message dot color color is equal to what? Success. Only two colors. Alert danger if it is danger. Just give success or danger color. It adds automatically. Okay, so I guess now it's fine. And registration component also I dispatch an action. Let's see how it works. So when I click on register, okay, without entering anything, I want to display some alerts. Okay, if it is empty, I dispatch another action. I dispatch if the fields are empty, dispatch an action, set alert stating that what? Stating that mm, okay, please fill in the fields. Please fill in the fields. Okay, this is something danger. Okay, so if I don't fill the details, you get this alert. Let's check now. Yeah, if I just click on register, nothing is working. You get some error. Fail to execute add on DOM token list token provided must not be empty. Token. What token? Add a class, remove class. Maybe because of the color. Yes, because of the class name, I guess. Okay, let me hard code this. We will fix it later.
Yeah,
Let me.
it is wrong. Class with two dots.
Oh, is it class dot? हाँ इसलिए वो class name नहीं आ रहा था. Correct, correct. Alert danger. हाँ, the class name supposed to come properly. Success. Okay, nice. Let me try now. So if I don't enter any fields, if I click on register, yes, you get this. Please fill in the fields and close it. Okay, how many times you say? Those many times you get this. Okay, this is an alert system. We can use it forever. For every content, you can add the alerts. Okay, so suppose when I enter the fields, let's say my name at gmail.com and password. Yeah, I enter all the fields successful, but I have not dispatched any action to registration. But I just simply call this one just to check. Okay, actually you have to dispatch an action inside you have to do, but I'm just dispatching here itself. See, you get this one. Registration is success like that. Okay, so yeah, we will do that now. Okay, so validation done, alert system done. So let's make registration logic. I want to send this form data to server. Before you want to send data to server, you need to have a service first. Service first. Where can I write service? Yeah, let's move on to the user service in the app. I think users, services, user service. Yeah, we don't have anything. So again, before you want to use the HTTP, you need to have HTTP client module, both in the global and local. I think here HTTP client module is not there. Let's add import HTTP client module. Okay, let's add this to the imports array. Here, client module, and also for my what happened? HTTP client module. Correct now. Not Angular module. Something weird. How come it is Angular? No. How come it is not Angular module? Right. Sometimes my WebStorm will stuck actually. It is Angular module only. Don't worry. Angular. Right. Okay. Let's add for users also. If not, we'll restart. No issue. Import HTTP client module. Let's add to the this imports also HTTP clients module. Here also same issue. Then then do one thing. Maybe you are getting so much errors. It seems. Yes. It says again not Angular module. We are pretty sure that it's Angular module. We run the client. Check once. Yeah, it's starting. Sometimes it's unable to build properly, so better restart once. See now success. Okay, fine. So no issues actually. Okay, so register. So click on register. Okay, fine. So this part is done. We just import the client module now. No issue. Go to user service. Let's inject that HTTP client. HTTP client of type HTTP client. Okay. So here let's say two things: register and one is for login. Okay. So for registration, let's say public register user is equal to, sorry, it's not React, sorry, method. Here you're supposed to provide the user object because that's user I'm going to send to server. You need to have, let's, data URL. So what is the data URL you have to provide? Yeah, again, I don't want to hard code any. I think first time we are doing service, no? Okay, so I don't need to hard code the HTTP colon something because I'm going to deploy online. So no hard code URL. So the best part is we can write that in the environments. Let's go to the environments. I think in src environments ts file. Yeah, here you can add it. Okay, so what was the URL? So server side mm, router, go to user router, go to the registration. This is the URL. If you want even confirmation, you can go directly to the existing connection. This is what Angular Social. Yeah, in Angular Social, we have discussed about registration. This is the real URL. Okay, so up to 5,000, I'll add in the environments, environment.ts file. Let's add API URL will be this one. So don't give slash, okay? And there in the router also you'll add a slash. So double slash will come. So don't mention slash here. This up to 5,000. Never mention slash here. Okay. So API URL 5,000. That's fine. Let me add that here. How can I get that? Let's say import environment from the TS file. Yeah. So you get that now. So let's say here backtick dollar environment dot API URL. So up to 5,000 will come here. So slash what? Slash API slash users slash register. Copy. Go here and paste it. Okay. So 5,000, no slash was there. So slash API slash user slash register. This is the part. Okay. Later we'll modify this so it will work. Okay. Don't hard code because you have to go to every file and change before you deploy. Okay. So return Axios. React we use Axios. Here it is HTTP client dot post request data URL and also the user objects. Okay, dot pipe in the retry of one. Okay, and this returns something after you register. What you get back? Go to user router. Okay, what you get back from this registration successful is you get back a simple object with a message registration is success. I need to catch off this one and I have to display the alert message also based on this message. So let me grab this object with message. So go here. Let's take observable with an object message string. That's what you get back. Okay, and same thing you need to typecast over post. No double curly brace. Okay, so you get back a message with a type of string. Okay, that's fine. But let me add a catch error. But problem is, if you write a catch error, every service you have to write a catch error. So instead, can't we keep a global file which contain the catch error? That's better actually. You can create some global. I'll do one thing in the root level somewhere. App root util alert is there, na? In that, I just create one new TypeScript. Let's say error handler. Okay, error handler util. Okay, so one class. So export class error handler util. So here I just create a static function. Let me grab that first. The regular error handler. Okay, so that error handler I want to take up outside because every time creating is a time waste process. So I can just grab that guy, this guy, copy. So I create that method here. Okay, public error handler. Let's make the functions add import statement, add import statement. Okay, this is the one. But if you want to call this, you need to have an object. Instead, can I say static? If I say static directly, I can call it, right? Error handler, and I can just pass on that content. Mm, okay, fine. So let's do one thing. Let me just use it everywhere. where I do in my service, I can directly say dot catch error of error handler util dot handle error. That will be take care of error handling. Okay, so don't write everywhere. Just take one set of contact. And if you want to change something, you can change it. It affects for every other service also. You're going to go to every service and modify. Okay, that's better. Okay, that's for registration. Let's make for login copy. So for login, this will be a login user. I think this is login, right? What is the router says? Yeah, only login. Let's say login. That's it. Remaining and all same to same. But oh wait, for login you get something more. So once login success, you get back message and token also. Message as well as the token. So what I do? Here message is string and token also string. And same thing. Let me give it here. Okay, you get the message and string. This message I'll display token I store in the local. Okay, so we are done with the service, but service not at all enough because we are doing ngrx. So we have dispatch an action, reducer, effect in that service, a long story. Okay, so one service that is, let's move on. One service is ready. Let's move on to the what actions. So root, not root, users actions, user actions. We have multiple actions, but we don't need these actions. We need a different one. Instead of load, we need register user, something like that. Okay, so let's say register user, and this is also register user. So register user success, register user failure, register user failure, because it deal with server side. So for alert, we don't have success failure because alert is managed local, but this we need it because it's requires server side calls. So success and failure required. Okay, so register user, while registering, you need to pass on because where is my service? Yeah. So while registering, I'm passing the user. This user has to get in the action. So that will pass to the successful. Okay. So before registering, what I need is props. I need something. So user of type I user required. You can also make in service also user of type I user object required, and here also user required. Okay, here also you receive the I user and send to server. Server will give me success or failure. In successful of registration, what you get in the successful registration of user, you get back object with message string. So you get the MSG with the type string. That's it. And if registration failure, handle the error that returns you a normal string. So let's add that as well. Go here. Error of type string you take. Okay. So while registering, take the user. Return is message string. Return is string. Okay, fine. This is for registration of user. Register a user. Let's make a same setup for login as well. Copy, paste it. This is for a login user. So this is login user. Login user. This is login user. Copy. Let's say only login. This also login. Okay. Now login user also takes user objects, but return type is not just message. You get the token also. So for login successful, you get message and token. So for login success, you get token also of type string. So two things, and failure natural string only, error string only. Okay. So actions ready, make red user. Where is reducer? Back to the reducers, user reducer. Yeah, we don't have anything now. Let's add it here. What is that? Oh, for users, what type of data you manage here? What type of data? Mostly loading boolean and authenticated authenticated boolean, and that guy's token I want to store string, and the user information I store I user. What else? And the error message I store. Actually, error message no need to store actually. You can display directly in the alert. I think these things fine. Okay. So the actual state goes to be same data, loading false, authentication false, initial data. So token empty string I user uh, is equal to object as I user. Okay, this will be empty string. Okay, fine. So let's make a reducer story. Let's start with register a user. So let's say on. We need to import the user actions here. So import star as user actions from dot slash. I think dot slash nearby only, na? No, come out to the folder action slash users actions. So here user actions dot register user comma, you call a function that will take a state as well as the props. What's the props is user? Yeah, user return the state and just make the loading flag to be true. Just for spinner, nothing to deal with the state here. Okay, just for spinner only. And the remaining one, copy. This is register user success. You get back what? You get back the message. Array, you get back MSG and type. Sorry, only MSG you get. So that message also no need, right? That's only display for alert, not required over here. Okay. Next, registration failure. I get the error. So this error also not. If you wish, you can add here error message error. Okay, and this will be false actually. You once it is successfully get data or failure, it's false. Okay, that's all about registration. Let's add it for login. Copy. So for a login user, for login user becomes true. That's fine. If login success, you get a lot of things. Yeah, loading false, and you get back a token as well. Sorry, I made login success. Yeah, for login success, I get the token. Yeah, the token I store here. Token, I'll keep the token. Let me also add token in the local storage. You can just say local storage dot set item. Not just token, just say social. So social angular social token name, comma token. Token is string only, so just return the string as this. Okay, angular social token you take. Okay, and also let's make is authenticated is true. Yes, it is login success authentication true. I think fine. Yeah, if login failure, let me remove the token from local storage. Okay, so just say remove item token removed, and also you need to set back token empty authentication false. So token just take empty. Authentication just take false. Okay, that's fine. I can take user also. User also empty as I user. Okay, fine. So this is about login reducer, but we need to configure the reducer with root level state to detect on this application. Let me connect this actions and reducers with my logo global state. Go to global reducers index.ts. Yeah, just like util, we'll add import star as what is that user reducer from dot slash I guess root reducer apps slash um, users slash reducers slash user reducer. Okay, so let's add that as well here. So user reducer dot user feature key value is user reducer dot state. Okay, same way here user reducer dot user feature key user reducer dot reducer. Okay, fine. So once you configure it, you can see that state information in my store. Okay, inspect, go to Redux, state raw data. See, util is there, user also there. We have configured just now, no? That's also there. Okay, fine. That's fine. What else? You have to dispatch. Wait. You need to have an effect. Okay, effect to deal with service call and all, right? Okay, let's move on to user effects. Where is effects? In users folder, go to effects, user effects. Yeah, here you have to create an effect. Same name as registration and login. So let's do that. So at effect, actually only effect is a complex thing. Yeah, let's say public register user. Yeah, here return this dot action dot pipe of type what? Let me get the actions import star as user actions from dot slash where it is users folder slash action slash user actions. Okay. Let's say user actions dot register user. Uh, I think comma merge map concat map because the post method concat map you provide the action and you have to call the service. Where is my service? Comma private user service of type user service. And I also need the router to navigate private user router. Sorry, router of type capital Angular router from Angular. Okay, so it's called this dot user service dot register user provided the use action dot user. Okay, and along with that you have something no map and of error handler. I think comma not comma here only map. I guess something wrong. Okay, I missed something. Back to Brainscart FX. This guy. Oh, concat map dot pipe in the map. Okay. Can I do what? Dot pipe map. You get what? So after registration success, what you get? You get the message, no? You get an object with the message you get. And did that message I call what action? So user actions dot register user success provided the message. Okay, comma, comma, catch error, catch error. You get the error. Here you get the, I guess not like this. This is of my error. No, 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 not like that. Just catch error off will be there. Off. Hmm, I made a mistake. Of user actions dot register user failure provided something that is your error. That error you provide here. That's it. It's a long story. Okay. So this is the effect registered user of type of this one. You get the action that you call registered user. You get the successful message back. That is message that I'm providing to this action, and then this action. That's fine. Actually, instead I can call the successful action, but along with that, can't you call the alert also? You can do, right? Can I make something? Instead of this guy, I make an like this. Multiple actions I call, comma. I have to dispatch one more action, na? Set alert something. Okay. So how to do that? Can I get the util actions also? Comma private alert util of type alert util. No, what was that? I think you have to import it. One second. Import. Here is actions. So import star as alert actions from dot slash root slash action slash util actions. Okay, okay. It is just util actions. Okay. So here I say simply util actions dot set alert with what? You need to set the message. Message is my message only, and color I'll just take success. No, what's the problem? Bro, show me the problem. Expected one argument but got two. Object with message and color. Okay, okay. It expects message is message and color is success. Successful, na? That's why success. Okay, that's fine. That's a long story. Yeah. If registration is successful, I get the alert also. But what once that is done, one more thing you have to do. One last thing you have to do. If registration success, I want to navigate to login page. Right? If registration successful, I want to navigate to login page. So how to navigate from the effect is, I think for products you have done something. Yeah, it's there. Copy navigation logic. Yeah, for navigation logic is like this. If registration, if registration is success, redirect to login page. Okay, so everything is fine, but let's make a successful one. Register user success. Register user success. This is user actions dot register user success tap, I think you need to import. Yeah, navigate to what? Login page, what path? One second, login page, users slash login. This is the path. Okay, so registration success, it display an alert and also redirect to login page. So the whole setup is ready. So action, reducer, effect, service, everything done. Let's go to the component. Where is the component? Go to components, user registration, TS file. Yeah, here. Yeah, submit. Don't do registration success here. We have done that in the effect. Just dispatch what? User action. How? We don't have user action. Util action is the user action is not there. Import star as user actions from dot slash dot slash dot slash user slash action slash user actions. Okay, so let's dispatch an action. Then is empty and all not required only, na? We're not using this field only, na? Okay, we'll remove. This dot store dot dispatch what action? User actions dot register user provided the property user is this dot user, the user what you have bind in the local, send to action. Okay, so once you submit the form data, it will dispatch an action. Based on that, it will go to home page, and you can also see in database something should be there. Go to which batch? Angular Social Evening users. I have an user. Let me delete that. Okay, let's make it from the application. Okay, I guess everything worked, but let me test it. Registration, because first time you are doing the complete setup, so it will take much time, but login will be not much time because we have done the complete login setup. Only validation, copy paste, and call action. So yeah, my name, I think it's not there, right? Yeah, confirm my name. Something wrong, you get the error. Use effect that register dispatched with an invalid action. Invalid action, actions must be objects. Mhm. 1 minute. User effect dot register user dispatched an invalid action. Okay, check it out. It is saying that you are dispatching some invalid action. Go to user effects. Okay, action dot pipe of type user action dot register user. Concat map service dot register user action user dot pipe map. Everything success now. I think. mm, Problem is here, I guess. Do one thing. Can I remove this? Can I add this in the ending and just say return? Okay, let's check. Let's check. Is empty. Yeah? Okay, go to register. So not okay. 401 unauthorized. Oh, it is able to call, but why unauthorized? AP dot user slash register is unauthorized. How come, man? Go to the where is this? server, server router, server router here. Why unauthorized registration? Nothing, right? It not 401. It's a 40. This user is I already
Server
exist.
started.
Sorry.
Is server started? Backend server.
Started ना. It started. वो सर्वर में तो कुछ एरर नहीं दिख रहा है. It's not showing any error. Then how come 401? API slash users slash register. Post request correct only. What is the problem? Form data. Okay, let me do a console log. Am I receiving the form data at server or not? Let me go to the server router. Let's make a console log here. Console.log of. Uh, you can just say name, email, and password. Let me see, am I getting them or not? And then we'll see. So one more time, I guess. Okay, let's dummy as of now. ABCD. Oh, at gmail.com. ABCD something. No, I'm typing something. Okay, so register is gone to login page. Now successful. Then no alert. Terminal server. You got data. Okay, server no error. So client also no error. That was the previous error. No error. Got login page. Got login page. Where is my alert? Where is my alert? Is it dispatch the alert? Redux. Uh, register user success. These two has come, but my alert has not come. Correct? No. The alert action was not there. Maybe. Okay, I'll just find that out. Okay, I'll just find that out. At least data getting inserted. Oh, Naveen also has come. Oh, maybe it has done two times, man. User already exists with 401. Na? That I have not catch. Okay, let me delete again. Okay, make it one last time from scratch. Yeah, go to register. If I don't enter, you get the please fill in fields. That's fine. Here, validations. So my name, register. It's gone to login, but no alert. Yeah, if you refresh, yeah, it's getting inserted. That's fine. But alert system is the problem. When I go here, yeah, alert is set. Oh, okay. This alert was empty fields. Please fill in the fields. No, this alert was empty. But next alert was not triggered. Maybe this alert in the FX, right? In the user FX, yeah. So this was not triggered. We have to find that out. Okay, I'll fix it. I'll fix it when Thomas class. Okay, so that's fine. I guess you understand. We are in starting only. We'll do it. Okay, so thank you so much for joining and let's meet tomorrow. Thank you.